Okay, this is Ryan Mummery with exercise 2.1 photoresistor voltage divider. I already built the Arduino setup and I have connected it to my computer. Right now I'm going to verify the code. We are all good. I'm going to upload it to the Arduino. And I'm going to open up the serial monitor. There we go. And as I pass my hand over the monitor, you can see the values dip from down to 300, 360, and let go, it's up to 830, up and down. And you can also see this result if I open up the serial plotter. Once I close the serial monitor, open up the serial plotter, you can see my hand's off of it. I cover it. Oh yeah, look at the scale change. Woo! I can wave it up and down. Woo! Yeah. Hey, thank you. This is Ryan Mummery with exercise 2.2 photoresistor voltage divider _ modifications. And I made the appropriate modifications by adding the ability to measure voltage as well as the signal by multiplying the signal ADC by 4.88 to multiply it to convert from ADC to MV, millivolts. I'm going to verify it this time. It's all good. Send it to the Arduino. And let's open up the serial monitor. We're going to have two values. We're going to have ADC and millivolts. And as I pass my hand over it again, you can see the millivolt voltage drop as the resistance goes up as the light gets covered. Yeah, see how it goes down to about 1900 and then back up to 4000 or 4000. And if I open up the plotter, you'll see the same effect. It's going to start like that. As I pass it over, it's going to, yeah. See the exact same effect with the voltage as well. All right, thank you. Hello again, this is Ryan Mummery with exercise 2.3 photoresistor controlled LED. For my code, I added this if-else statement that if the signal voltage received is less than 3000 millivolts, the green LED turns on. Else, in this condition, that if the voltage is greater than, because that's the only thing else could be, the green LED turns the pin off. Here is the test that you can see. Actually, I flipped the LED originally, so I flipped it into the correct position, so now this will work. If I pass my hand over the the sensor, the LED turns on, and if I let go, it turns off. And you can see this and the plotter as well, that when I pass my hand over it, the voltage dips down, goes back up to around a little less than 2000 millivolts, and the light turns on. Thank you. Once more, this is Ryan Mummery with exercise 2.4 potentiometer control LED section. Here we have our new circuit with the 4 LEDs and the potentiometer right here, the blue, yellow, green, and red LEDs connected to our Arduino. And here I have edited the code. Now, I know it's not the prettiest code because what I did was I took an if else statement that if the potentiometer is underneath 256, the blue light turns on. If it's between 256 and 512, the yellow light is on. Between 512 and 768, the green light turns on. And else, which is only meets the criteria above 768, the red light turns on. Now I know I could have gone through I could have turned one on and turned them off depending on the previous one and then going to the next one, because you can't jump in between. You can't go from blue to red with the potentiometer. It has to gradually increase from there to the other. So I didn't need to do it this way, but what I did was every instance it checks which the at 9600, what happens is it turns each pin on depending if it's in the range. Every time it pings an instance, I guess you could call it, it either turns them on and off depending on where it recognizes the range of the potentiometer is, if it falls within these correct ranges. To give a demonstration, I open up my tools and my serial monitor. As I change the value on the potentiometer, the value of the ADC changes, the signal strength changes, which is the determinant for the lights. Now to show you what the lights actually do, I'm going to turn off my desk lamp. It's kind of hard to see the yellow light. Hold on one second. Otherwise, yeah, here it is. So if I go over here and I touch the potentiometer and say it's in red because it's above the threshold that I had set, it is above that 750, the 768 threshold. There, it's not 900. The red is on. As I spin it, goes as I spin it, let me think, clockwise, it goes green, yellow, then blue. Blue being in the range below 256, yellow being within the range of 256 and 512. Between 512 and 768, we have green, and finally anything above 768 up to the maximum of 1023, we have red. Alrighty, thank you.